The next thing we're going to show you is how to play games off your hard drive. So we need to restart our PS2 here. And once it boots back up, you want to select the HDLD_SVR, which is the hard drive loader server. And basically this will open up a port on the PS2 and allow you to transfer games from your computer to your PS2. Alright, and once it's up and running, it'll tell you what IP address it has, and by default it's going to use 192.168.1.23. And to transfer over the files to the PS2, we're going to use HDL_dump. We're just going to open up the folder and go to the GUI. And the first thing we need to do is modify the settings. And you want to change the default IP address to the 192.168.1.23. And you also want to uncheck limit to 28-bit, and then just save the settings. Alright, there's a couple things you can do. You can put in a CD into your computer and then copy the contents of that CD to your hard drive. You can copy an ISO image from your hard drive to your PS2. It also allows you to create an ISO image from a CD that you have in your computer. Another program you can use to do that is DVD Decryptor. You don't want to use LCOL 120 if you're going to be transferring to your hard drive because it doesn't create ISO files. It creates different CD images. Alright, we're going to select the option to send an ISO to the PS2. Then you're just going to locate the image on your hard drive. And we're going to be transferring ICO. You just want to give it a name, just the title of the game, whatever. And then you just want to start it. And it may take a couple minutes depending on the size.
Alright, so we have the PS2 here running with the hard drive server loader behind us. And one thing to notice is that the IP address is always going to be the same for the PS2 no matter what network you're on. It does not use DHCP to grab an IP address, so it's always going to be set to the 192.168.1.23. So either you have to have a computer that's on the same subnet, or you have to set up your computer to be on the same subnet so you can make a connection to your PS2. So right now we have it set up via a crossover cable, but you also, if you're on a switch, you can do it this way too. So we're going to show you how to manually set your IP address to make sure that you're on the same subnet so you can transfer those files over to your PS2. Alright, so what we're going to do, as you can see, we already have it currently set up on the proper subnet with a 192.168.1 address. For us, we have .4. Now, how we set that was we went to our network connections, and we went to our local area network. Go down to properties, go down to TCP/IP, Internet Protocol, select properties, and here it allows you to manually set your IP address and your subnet mask. As you can see, we set ours to 1.4. As long as you have a 192.168.1. something address, you'll be able to communicate with your PS2. Alright, looks like our file's all done transferring. One thing to note is to make sure that the game that you did copy over is compatible with the hard drive loader. You can do a quick Google search for a compatibility list and just make sure that it's on that list. And if it's on there, you should be good to go.
Alright, we're just going to switch back to our PS2, and we just need to restart it. once the launcher's loaded up, just push square to load the hard drive loader. And all you need to do is select your game. We only have one there, so we'll just push X to play it. And if everything went right, it should load. Alright, there you go. That's how you play games off your hard drive. Alright, we just showed you a few programs to be able to play backup games on your soft-modded PS2. There's many different programs you can upload to your PS2. There's emulators, media players, and stuff like that.
Well, that's it for this episode of Full Disclosure from InfinityExist.com. I'm Knox, this is Patch. See you guys next time.